Hey friends, good morning. I am just having a rough week. I've been sick and I'm off my normal routine. And I just was thinking how helpful it is for me to still record this every day because I just need the reminder too. You know what I mean? I need to do this work too. And the reason that I wrote these affirmations in the first place, excuse me, was because I was going through some really hard stuff. And it's always helpful for me to come back and get these reminders. So I hope this is helpful for you too. Today's May 29th. I'm reading the affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. And this one is so perfect for today. When I looked at it just now before I read it, I was like, oh yes, this is exactly what I needed today. And I hope that it is what you need also. Today's affirmation is, I honor my changing needs. Some days are for action and some days are for rest. Some days you may feel super motivated and energetic and get thousands of things checked off your to-do list. I definitely prefer those types of days. And other days, even just taking a shower feels like an accomplishment. Don't feel guilty on the days when you aren't as productive. We need balance in our lives, and thinking that you need to be active all the time is an impossible standard. Thank you for the reminder, Teddy. I really needed to hear that today. Take time for what you really need. Maybe it's 20 minutes of meditation, a long hot bath, a weekend getaway, or just 5 minutes alone in your car to take a breather and gather your thoughts. The more you embrace these fluctuations, the easier it will be to understand your body and honor your emotional needs with a calm, loving attitude. Every day is not the same, and whatever you need today is just fine. Love, Teddy. Boy, I really did need to hear that today. I tend to get very rigid in my routines, and I feel like if I miss a day or if I get a little bit off track, I'm just gonna like completely lose my, focus and go off the rails. And I have done that at times in my life, although I know that's not my pattern really anymore. But it's hard for me on these days when I don't feel my best and I don't feel like doing my normal morning routine, or I stayed in bed a little bit too long this morning and I get off track, and it's difficult for me to be flexible. So if you struggle with that too, this is your reminder that it's okay if today doesn't look like you want it to look, right? If today isn't the ideal day, if you don't get to the end of the day and go, oh yeah, I nailed it. Like today was the great day and I got so much accomplished. Every day can't be like that, right? It's okay for us to have ups and downs. Progress is not linear. I have to remind myself of that all the time. Progress is not linear. That means it doesn't always go up in a straight line. You don't always make progress every day. Some days you're just getting by. Some days you're just surviving. Some days you need to rest and relax and just be still. And that is, a different form of productivity. That's another thing I always need to remind myself is that, what's that Chinese saying? Do nothing and nothing is not done. I think I learned that in my Japan and China history class in high school. And it's hard for me to wrap my head around because that is not how I was raised. That is not my personality. But being still, resting, being mindful, meditating, reading, all of those things are just as useful and necessary to get you where you want to go as the, highly energetic, productive days where you're getting a lot of stuff crossed off your to-do list. So give yourself whatever you need today, cut yourself a little bit of a break. And I hope that you feel good and you have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.